What's up, Vikings? Welcome back to another exciting episode of VNN. I'm Evan Hargett.
And I'm Oliver Garamone. It's Friday, November 8th, and we have some interesting stories for you this episode.
One of the biggest stories on campus is our sports teams.
That's right. And Christian Kearns and Evan Hargett hit the halls to bring you the latest info on all our sports success.
What's up, Vikings? This is your fall sports recap. Football had a killer regular season with an overall 8-2 record. Now they're headed to the playoffs. We caught up with Derek Erickson to hear more about it.
So next Friday, we have a playoff game. It could either be against Cardinal Newman or Benjamin. The winner out of that team is who we play. We're feeling pretty confident. We got a lot of dogs on our team. We're all really experienced. We've had 11 games counting preseason under our belt, and with only 2 losses, it's a good feeling going into the playoffs, and we're pretty confident that we can beat whoever comes our way.
Good luck, boys. Now let's head over to cross country. We cheered our own Vikings to a district championship right here in Viking Stadium. They then headed to Lemon Bay, where they clinched the regional championship. They are now headed to states on Friday in Tallahassee. Good luck to the cross country team. Next, we have golf. As you may know, we cheered them on through the hallways as they headed off to states. I caught up with Gabby Vetter to hear more about it.
All right, so we recently came back from states over the weekend. We placed 12th in the state, which was pretty decent. We bumped up a little bit from last year, which was good. It was fun leading my team to states this year as well as last year. We get to make so many memories, and being able to go with the guys too was very fun.
Now let's switch over to bowling. We cheered our bowling team through the hallways as they had a great run at states. Switching over to volleyball. Volleyball girls had an amazing run again, but unfortunately lost in districts. And our last sport of the fall recap is swimming. We caught up with Christian Vendetti to hear more about this year's swim team.
So tomorrow, Friday, we're heading to Stuart, Florida to go to Class 1A states. Try to perform our best. We've been training hard all fall, and we look to perform and bring home some hardware.
That's pretty cool. All of us here at VNN would like to wish good luck to all the sports teams competing in the playoffs.
Let's stick with sports. It's time for your Vikings Sports Report with Anthony Bethune.
Hey Bishopboro Vikings, I'm Anthony Bethune, and here's your weekly sports news. Last week, our football team had its last season game against North Myers. They ended the season strong with a 21-14 victory. Way to go, Vikings. Our football team had a bye week today. They'll be back in action next Friday. They'll play the first round of regionals at home. Make plans to be in the stands and cheer our team to victory. Now the winter sports are coming up. Our girls varsity soccer team has its first game against Imagine High School. They beat them with an 8-0 victory. Next week, our boys varsity soccer team will have their first game against Tampa Catholic. This will be on Tuesday. It starts at 7. Our girls varsity basketball team also has their first game against Lemon Bay High School. This will be on Tuesday, and the game will be at 7. Our boys varsity soccer team has a game against Canterbury on Thursday. The game will start at 5. Our girls varsity soccer team will also goes against Canterbury. This will be on Thursday, and the game will be at 7. Our boys basketball team is ready to hit the courts. I caught up with Denzel Red to hear more about the upcoming basketball season.
Now, winter sports are coming up, and I see you guys grinding hard. How do you think this team is going to come out?
I think we have a really good team this year. You know, we have a couple new guys. I heard there's a couple football guys are coming out. Basically, we got the whole starting lineup again from last year. We're just missing one person, that's Shep. But I feel like our chemistry is going to be really good this year, and I think overall we're going to have a really, really good year.
That's good. That's good. Now, what's your personal expectations for the team and yourself?
Well, my personal expectation for the team is probably just to make it to districts and win districts. You know, my whole year on varsity, ever since I was in high school, we lost in the semifinals. For sophomore year, it was against Oasis, and last year it was against CSN. So basically, get to district finals. I hope that will be a good goal. and overall just become a better team from last year. Last year we went 15-12. Hopefully I'm looking for 18+ win this year, and yeah, just be good overall.
All right. Now the last question: how do you think this team is going to end out at the end of the season?
At the end of the season, I think we're going to make it pretty far. Then again, we have a really good team. So, and we went down from a 5A to a 3A, so we play smaller schools. And yeah, I think it will be pretty good. The competition's going to be pretty good. But yeah, show out. First home games, November 25th against Estelle at 7 o'clock. Be there.
All right, you heard it, man. Be there.
That's all for your sports news. I'm Anthony Bethune. Have a great day, Burrell.
Thank you, Anthony.
Well, it's not just our sports team that are hard at work.
Our theater department has been preparing for our fall production.
Nicole and Alyssa gave us a behind-the-scenes look at the upcoming play.
So our show is Sandbag Stage Left, or One Dead Dolly, and it's a murder case, and it's super fun because the show's a little bit different. Some members of the audience get to come up on stage and they get to be our jury, so they get to decide the ending of the play. There's 2 different endings.
So in the show, I play the character Penelope Pache McKay. I'm one of the witnesses, and I'm just this totally over-the-top, over-dramatic director for the musical in which our murder kind of takes place in, because a sandbag falls on someone and they die. So the whole show is kind of like a murder mystery trial. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah. I love being on stage. I've been on stage almost my entire life. Probably my favorite thing about being on stage and having people watch me perform is that I like to be able to express the emotions that I'm feeling on stage to my audience and give them the same experience that I'm having, so we both have the same amount of fun. I really think that the play is going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's a really funny show. There's a lot of really crazy things that happen throughout it. The witnesses are crazy, the lawyers are super fun, the judge is so sarcastic. I think the audience is going to love it, and I think we're going to nail it.
That looks like it'll be a really good production. Make sure to get your tickets when they go on sale.
Let's catch up now with Mark for our weekly rewind.
Hey Vikings, I'm Mark Taggs here with the Weekly Rewind. This past Thursday, we had the annual open house. Future students and parents toured the school to get a feel for the campus. Thank you to all the student volunteers and teachers who helped for this event. Our Catholics in Action group attended an exciting event. They traveled to the Diocesan Youth Rally last weekend. The group had a chance to listen to a variety of speakers and attend a concert. Sticking with Catholics in Action, 2 members along with Ms. Hotel had the chance to attend a very special event. Jeannie Mancini was in Naples this week. She's the president of the March for Life, the yearly pro-life event in Washington, D.C. She's part of a group of people who address an audience about pro-life and faith issues. That's all for this week on the Weekly Rewind. I'm Mark Taggs. Let's go back to Oliver and Evan.
Thanks, Mark. So what's coming up in the future here at Burrell?
Here's Crystal Gomez with our weekly Fast Forward.
What's up, Vikings? I'm Richie in for Crystal, and this is what's coming up at Burrell. 13 students from CIA will be participating in the Ave experience. Students will be experiencing on-campus life. Good luck to those who will be traveling to that campus. On Sunday, the junior class will be having their annual ring mass. Be at St. Cecilia's at 5 to support the class. On Monday, we will have another Burrell visit day with 8th graders from a local school. This means the media center will be closed. Next Friday, Ms. Diane Munoz will be back on campus. She's holding a workshop called How to Do All the Things Without Losing Your Mind. Learn how you can balance your life and focus on what's important. If you are interested, check your campus announcements for more details on how to sign up. Well, that's all for your weekly Fast Forward. I'm Richie. Have a great rest of your day, Vikings.
Let's head down to the gym to hang with Herding.
And action.
Sorry. You ready? Okay, here, I can do it. Gabby.
I have shaky hands.
Hey, Bishop Burrell, Season 5, Episode 10, man. 10. Hang with Herding, killing it. That's pretty good episodes. Most have been like little public service announcements about school. But this is one thing I do not like. How the media hypes up stuff just to put fear in you, so you go out and buy stuff or you worry all day, even though in reality there's no way it could be true. Somebody was telling me about a cane toad. It was in my front yard. My neighbor was like, "Oh, that cane toad, watch out, that can kill your dog." The toad, I saw it. It was like this big. How is he gonna kill my dog? jump up and like grab him by the throat? The toad doesn't even have teeth. A toad doesn't have teeth, its arms are little. How is it going to attack and kill my dog? But yet people are like, hey, watch out. The cane toad will kill your dog. A cane toad killed the dog in the Cape. What is this, Monty Python and the Holy Grail with like the rabbit? Yeah, I'm sure the toad, here's my dog, the vicious cane toad just leaps out of nowhere, rips his throat out, it's back, drag to the backyard. Toad all bloody. I mean, yeah, okay, I'm sure. But on the news, they're trying to convince you that a toad is going to kill your dog. And it don't got teeth, it's slow, schlumpy. A cane toad, I'm sure, the vicious cane toad. Well, be careful, people. If you see a toad with big old fangs and all that, you better watch out. It can kill your dog. Otherwise, I'd be more afraid of the, I don't know what would beat a dog. Cane lion or something? The cane lion. That might kill your dog. Cane toad. What are these people thinking? How the heck could a toad rip your dog's throat out? Not real. Until next time, beware of real scary things, not pretend things like the cane toad.
Thanks, Coach. That's all we have for this week. I'm Oliver Garamond.
And I'm Evan Hargett. Have a great weekend, bro.
I keep wanting to say, as you may know. Bishop Row football. God, I keep stuttering. Boys and girls cross country team to a victory in districts, out on the football field. I am a robot. As you may know, I'm gonna redo that because I don't want to say I'm gonna on to cross country. Districts, yep. States, yes. Regular season, I want to look up their record. They went on to win districts. There's a bee in my face. Right here in Viking Stadium. Do it again. Cheered our Bishop Row bowling people the other day. Tallahassee. That just didn't sound good. Ball had a kill, and I'm gonna redo that again.